Hello everybody and welcome to Dawnmaker. This is a strategy game. It's a turn-based city building and deck building game by Arpentor Studio. So thank you very much for the key. We're just going to go and learn how to play and then play a new game. This is a game where you really have to stay on your toes or you lose. I've lost the tutorial twice already. Well, I think I know why and what's going on. So you've got aquarium is used to improve your aerostation and repel the smog further, gaining new construction space. Got it. So first thing we need to do is repair this aerostation. We can activate it, and then I think we can upgrade it later to aerostation 1. So the smog took over the world, and you can use the ancient aerostations to repel it and bring life back to the lost continent. I think we have to get a certain amount of lighthouses to work. Okay, so we start off with this amount of space. So cards require action points to be played, and you get three each turn. So you get 3 plays per turn, effectively. So we need to gain 2 materials. So we do that by looting the surrounding area. Then we need to build an exploration outpost. So you can build to gain an exploration card. That just gave me an exploration card there, so lovely. Dawnmaker is a turn-based game. End your turn to replenish your action points and draw new cards and buildings. But you need a certain amount of stuff. So I do need to end the turn here because it's not giving me any more cards. How mean of it. We need lumen oil. So this is basically what we have to pay to end a turn, effectively. So we've got to make sure we've got built up enough of this by the time we end a turn. So I'm going to loot the surroundings. And explore. And what that will allow me to do is build these 2 small fields here. And that's given me enough lumen oil to survive the turn, just by building them. Once you've built them, they don't give you anything else. They just give you that for that turn, I believe. So you've got a production of +2 and a consumption of -2. Aerostation takes 1 and the smog takes 1. So let's end the turn. Oh no, we're still producing 2. Okay, so they just auto-produce +1 each per turn. But what's happened now is that the smog, because we're another turn in, has made things all a bit crazy, and we're now producing -2 from the smog, so we need some more. So we're going to put this distillery down. So I'm going to do exploration, and we put the distillery down. Now, the distillery, you might be able to see, there's still a production of +2, so this distillery is an activated card. So what that means is I need to loot the surroundings twice to be able to activate the distillery so that we don't die next turn, basically. So that gives me 2 in the bank. So despite the fact we're consuming 3 and we're producing 2, so we should be okay. It's going to be minus. It'll take 1 away from our little store here, basically. So I don't know if I'm explaining it in the best way, but hopefully I am. So each time your deck is shuffled, you can choose a new building to add to your roster. So I would like to build a mine, I think, so that will produce me some more of the stuff there. So we need to do that. End the turn. We should be okay. Right, so you can redraw the market's buildings by paying 1 science. I don't think I want to do that yet. What I think I want to do first is to put down maybe a field or a distillery or something. So if I activate the distillery I've got and then put another field into production, that might be quite good. Will it let me do it? Oh no. Alright then. Got it. At the moment I'm due to lose. So I need it. I don't understand why we're on action points 3 of 3. I thought I just ended the turn. I'm so confused. Oh no, I've still got 3 of 3 action points. But it wants me to take this as a point so that I can renew these, and lock the mine in so I can build that later. Okay, don't forget to create enough luminous oil to survive. So what I will need to do now, because I can't build anything, because I had to keep that. So what I now need to do is loot the surroundings twice and activate the distillery, which should just about get me through the turn. Don't forget to create enough luminous oil to survive. Does this mean I now can't build anything, or can I? I've still got a turn to do a point, so let's do that. Let's see if I can have a small field. Can I? This is my building roster, but because I've locked that in, oh, this is going to be a pain. I'll end the turn. I'll survive. The smog is still sat at -3. So it's not too bad. Collective effort. That'll give me +3 for 2 turns. That's worth doing. I'm gonna need 1, so +2 for that exploration. Then I should be able to activate that, which will give me just enough luminous oil to survive the turn. And I've still got enough to build the major mine. There. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. Improve the aerostation to win the tutorial part of the game, I guess. So I need... Hey! Just to click on it. Victory! You completed the tutorial. Well, the tutorial was hard enough. But I'm hoping that if it's not making me do things like get mines, it might be a little bit easier for me to work it all out. But let's start my first game. It's probably terrible. Probably going to be awful. So Dawnhaven, Ember Town, Spielerfell, Alasta. So I guess we need to get to Dawnhaven. That's the end of the game. Doubt we'll get there, but we can at least do a couple of maps hopefully. So Alasta. Let's start on that. So what do we need to do here? I've started off with 5 luminous oil, 1 aquarium. So let's put on there to start with. So that's going to open up a few things. Right. So we have 3 turns. We can choose a building. We have shipwrecks. So you can activate to explore the shipwreck. I don't know if that's worth doing, or whether putting down whenever you build a building adjacent to this one, +2 luminous oil. Storage 1, okay. A hermitage and an exploration outpost. I feel like the silo might be a good one though. Alright, let's do a collective effort. And then I'll loot the surroundings. So that'll get us 4 points. And try and put down a silo. And I'll get a couple of luminous oil points when I build next to it. I can choose a building. Regal Gardens and an atomium. Build +1 yellow stuff. I forget what that's called. You know, the stuff for upgrading the bit in the centre. Or a festival hall. +1 per adjacent wonder. Atomium, I think. I can't build it yet. A hermitage. Does that just allow it to be... Yeah, it just allows it to be in the roster and it'll come up eventually. So I'll just let it come up naturally, I hope. I hope that's how it works. Gain a harvest card if you have no other greenhouse buildings. A distillery. I want a distillery, please. So they've been added into the market. But I don't really want to renew them right now. I think I want to just end the turn. Okay, let's go. So tax collection, +1 material per aerostation level. Fair day. That allows me to have a clarium. I think that might be a good idea. But looting the surroundings might be good as well. Oh, it would make it harder for the oil. Alright, I need to have better oil production before I take something like that. So I could take it and I could hold it, but I shouldn't upgrade yet. Okay, so let's take it and hold it. So we've got 1 point of aquarium. Then I want to loot the surroundings. And I want to build a distillery next to the silo. Which gives me some extra points of lumen oil just as a buffer. And also I'll be able to, like, activate that using materials. There we are. Perfect. Okay, so. End turn. Explore the shipwreck, and then I'd like to also explore that shipwreck. Lovely, they give me some nice starter materials there. Perfect. Small fields. I want to get this to 0. I don't want to be using up all my stuff each turn, so that small field will help hugely with that. A hermitage. Gain the benefits of a serenity card. Hermitage is a wonder. Okay, I could try and get the hermitage maybe. Loot surroundings. Loot surroundings. Choose a building. +3 per adjacent building. On builds, okay. Ooh, whenever you activate an adjacent building. That would be good, because what I do is put that next to the distillery. Oh, I needed a barn on either side of the distillery, really. Wow, okay. That's a good card. End turn. Right, so. Now then. Darn it. Well, I could put a small field in. Here. Yeah, okay, let's collective effort it. And put a small field in there. Save that for like a barn. So now we're back at 0. I could now afford possibly to improve the aerostation. Get some more cards and we get some more land to build on. So with improving that, there's some more shipwrecks that I could explore. Or I can just take... Yeah, I'll take some oil out of there, I think, actually. If I take oil out of there each turn, plus the minus... That will balance out the -1 that I've got there, so... I think I would like to just loot the surroundings again. And end the turn. Then choose a building. Study center... Storage. Oh, extra storage. That might be good. Extra material storage. Maximum quantity kept at the end of a turn. Oh yeah, we absolutely need that. So if I've got 4 of those, it only keeps 2. Ah, okay. I think it told me that in the tutorial, but I kind of didn't listen. So can we build one of those yet? No. Got a distillery, a silo. Extra storage. But I think a small field might be better here. Oh, we build a silo and then we put a small field next to it. I might do that actually. Silo. Collective effort. Small field. There we are. Lovely. Loot the surroundings. I get to keep 3 of those now because of the silo. Wonderful. Okay, we're doing great. Aerostation level 2 requires, I think, 3 of those for an evolution. Yeah. So we need to like start collecting the fair days and things. We can hold up to 3, and it's 3 to improve. So I don't know whether that will go up as we improve the aerostation, that it can hold more. Don't know. But we can definitely end the turn now. A peaceful haven. I don't really know what a peaceful haven does. Right, I think we want to explore some of the... We're now on 0 for the lumen oil, which is fantastic. That's something I always want to be careful of. I don't know how long before the smog starts, like... Production greater than consumption. I mean, it seems like it's only the aerostation that's doing anything at the moment. So I'm not exactly sure, like, when the smog attacks. It's going to attack soon. Okay. So, but we've got lots of lumen oil, so it's fine at the moment. So I've got time. I can... Whenever you play a wonder card, +1. Gain a new building. Take the building apart. No, I want to gain a new building. Put those in my deck. Then I need to play something. Can't play Fair Day, sadly. Should have checked that. Should have checked my hand first, really, shouldn't I? +1 per aerostation level. Well, now my aerostation level is 2. That's actually a good card to play. A large field. +2 oil production. Oh, there's a barn there now. Wonderful. I wanted to put that in for ages. But every time I now activate this guy, I get loads of lumen oil. Woohoo! Right. Just keeping myself alive at the moment. This is the thing. A large field would be 3. I have 0. And no turns. So that's just... Don't worry about that then. Oh, I've got another barn. So if I put that the other side... And I could just about get away with it if I don't do a fair day. And I think actually it'd be worth doing. If I've got this surrounded, then I can activate it for 1 piece of material. I can't do it this turn. Smog started to attack now. But I think this is a better play. Use up some of that in return for putting a barn down here. And then when that activates, we'll get +4 on top. So we should get 6 every time we activate that, in theory. Let's use a building. Let's do a forge. I don't know. I have no idea what a serenity card is. Oh, serenity card is +1 knowledge and +2 lumen oil. So is that per turn? Don't really know, but we'll see. Okay, so we're getting -2 at the moment, so that's enough to take us like through 10 turns. I've got tax collection again, we've got collective effort again, those are both brilliant ones. Collective effort. And tax collection. Only if I want to build something though. Because I'm only going to get to keep 3. So does that count as a turn activating that? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. And then I'll just loot the surroundings. So we can keep 3. I'm not worried, too worried about like locking the cards at the moment. I'm not like that worried about getting wonders right now or anything like that. I'm not sure what the... I'm not really sure what the win condition is right now though. I don't know if you ever need to get wonders for the win condition. Like, what is my win condition? Do we know? No. But I'd like to build that atomium if I can, but we'll see. Alright then, end turn. We're on -4 now. The smog is on -4. A large field would mitigate that by 2. So let's collective effort it. Put in a large field. Not sure I really want a distillery right now. But what I will do is activate this. Mind you, if I put a distillery in there, then I'd get 4 off it. Barn next door. So that would be handy. I could get 10 just from clicking on those twice. So that'd be quite useful as the smog increases in its number. Ooh, that shipwreck had a clarium in it. Very nice. Good use of a turn there. Choose a building. Greenhouse. Gain a harvest card if you have no other greenhouse buildings. Harvests all your buildings. Interesting. I'll see how it works. If it comes up. It might be that it'll activate all of these. I don't know. But we've got a lot of buildings. A lot of production agricultural buildings. So maybe a greenhouse would be really useful. Not sure how it works, but we'll find out. Okay. End of turn. Yeah, we could get rid of that ruin, couldn't we? Tax collection. Loot the surroundings. There's another barn there. I would totally love to build that barn. Put it there? Am I not allowed to put it there? Right, so in theory, if I loot the surroundings one more time and I click on this one, that should get me 2, 4, 6, 8. So we should go from 34 up to 42, right? Uh-huh. I'm actually quite good at getting lumen oil, aren't I? I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing though. This is my only issue. Okay, things were getting harvested between levels as well. So at the moment we're on -4. The smog is a production of -6. Alright, let's see what's in there. A farmer stand. Whenever you play a wonder card, you get +2 food. Sounds good. Gives me my tile back at least. A caravan. Gain an investment card. Storage 2. Oh, I could store more up if I did a caravan. That might be good. Don't think I'm going to be able to build it this turn, though. I might be able to build a large field. Or just keep 3 so that I can build better things. Maybe that's a thing to do. Because I'm doing okay for... Choose a building. A windmill. Gain a harvest card if you have no other windmill buildings. And harvest +1 per adjacent building type. Gain a scraping card. Exile a card from your hand. Whenever you activate an adjacent building +1 knowledge. I'll go with the windmill. I'm liking agricultural buildings right now. Like I say, that might bite me in the bum later, but... Enter. I would say collective effort and tax collection here. Unless I want to start saving up fair days, but we haven't used all of the land yet, and I feel like using up all of the land first is probably handy. What's an investment card? +4. Maybe I could put an exploration outpost or 2 in or something. You know what, why don't we do a fair day? An aerostation. Put that up. Enter. So now the smog is up -8. Goodness me. Oh, is that a lighthouse there? Is that one of the things we need to get? I think we need to get a certain amount of lighthouses, don't we? In order to win. Because this smog is going up and I have no idea how to win. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with lighthouses. Okay. A sanctuary. Build +5, then gain the benefits of a serenity card. But that's a lot to save up for. Still, I think having wonders is a good idea. Right, so we've got 3 turns. Tax collection, loot the surroundings, and experiment. At the moment, the only thing I can do with the experiment is to renew the buildings. Which could be useful at some point, I'm not sure. So let's just do that. And a tax collection and a surroundings loot. And we'll just press that. Okay, I've got 3 left over, so if I want to, I could put a warehouse down, which will give me extra storage. And I think I will. So now I can store up to 7, which is really useful. Okay, so we're still on -6 here. All buildings. So there's another fair day. I think I should take it. And then 1, loot the surroundings. And then use that loot the surroundings to build the greenhouse. Now then, is there anything about adjacent buildings? No. I'm just going to pop it in here next to all the fields. I'm going to increase this. Give me a lot of extra cards now. And for 3 I can repair the lighthouse. Are there any other lighthouses around? Is there only 1 lighthouse we have to do, or are there some more? Or can I just not see them on the map right now? Do I have to fill the whole map? I have no idea. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so did I build... I built a greenhouse, right? Enter. Okay, so we're on to -2 right now. My greenhouse, harvest all your buildings, harvest +2. Oh, foraging. I get a foraging card now. Oh, I see. Harvest all your buildings. Get 2 food just from that. Lovely. Okay. 2. It's not food, it's lumen oil. Sorry. Lumen oil. Yeah. Fair day. Can't do anything with that. That's fine. Choose a building. A transmutation studio. You can turn 6 into 15 lumen oil. That would be amazing in a pinch, wouldn't it? Demolition. Or an observatory. No, I'm going with transmutation. Like, that might be a very handy, like, thing to do in a clutch situation. Right. End the turn. Trying to get the 3 aquarium that I need. I've got 1 so far. Yay me. Go me. So, what we're going to do this turn? Well, it's a whole load of tax collection and loot the surroundings here on the card front. So, I would say that we do that. I would say that we activate the distillery. Because we're still not quite there. Silo would give me a bit of extra storage. Or I could do a bit of saving up. I think saving up. So I'm going to do 1 more loot the surroundings, and we're just going to do a material grab this turn. Okay. Gain a harvest card if you have no other windmill buildings. No, I think we want other stuff now. I'd love to build more fields if I can, just to keep things kind of on the level. The smog at the moment is -3. My aerostation is -7, so that's what's causing a lot of the issues. But as long as I keep grabbing the activation from the distillery, we're kind of fine. And we can do that one if we're desperate as well, but that one's not as efficient. That's only 4. So that would have us up to 70, but we don't need 70. Okay, so I want to probably be saving up for wonders at this point. Unless there's like a fair day. I don't think I need extra science, to be honest. Unless someone gives me another better reason than just locking in just renewing the buildings. Okay, so we've got 6 there. Wonderful. So if I get a couple more in the next couple of turns, if I can keep that up at around 7, then I should be able to hopefully build something like a peaceful haven. Okay, so choose a building. Faculty, whenever you activate an adjacent building, +1 science-y points. Gain a stroke of genius card, science storage. Activation, you get what? Oh, workshop might be good. Get extra storage. Yeah, let's do a workshop then. Wasn't a particularly great choice of cards there, but never mind. And turn. Right, so we've got another fair day here. Another foraging card. And end turn. Oh, unless I want to build... I don't think I want to build a transmutation yet. Whenever you play a wonder card, +2. That seems like you don't play wonder cards often enough for that to be a really useful thing, I would say. So end of turn there. None of those are great. So I'll just carry on collecting taxes, I guess. I kind of have to use some of this now. I have to. None of this gives me anything like over time. The silo is probably the best. And I want to put it somewhere where I can, somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, so that I can build a lot of buildings around it and get the extras all the way around. That makes the most sense to me. Building it like in the middle there was probably a silly move. I've lost like 8 worth of luminous by doing that, haven't I? That makes sense. And then we've got 7 there, so I could loot the surroundings one more time and keep 8. And then I could experiment once and just keep 2 of those. Choose a building. Oh, a laboratory. Right, so that's useful because that will start turning the knowledge into a clarium. I have to look at what that's called. A clarium. It's what they use to make chocolate eclairs out of. So that would be quite useful, a laboratory, I feel. So now there's a reason. Aha, fair day. We can activate the lighthouse. Wonderful. Oh no, when we activate the lighthouse, that's even more... Oh, okay, it's -1 for the production, but the activation of it costs -5. Okay, that's not so bad. The smog's up to -6 again, though. So let's just do some of that. And some foraging. Just keep that up high if I can. Automatic field, production +1, and +1 for each 2 adjacent fields. Small field, large field. If I put it there, I've got 2 fields near to it. Yeah, it's probably best if I put it there at the moment. It's not the most, like, if I put it somewhere like there and then completely surrounded by fields, that's great. But that'll give me a +2 at least, straight away. Choose a new building. But I've got to put that down on a tile, so that uses a tile up. Fine. Oh, well now we've got these automated fields. Loads of them. I've also got a hermitage. I think I'm going to build a hermitage because I don't have any wonders at the moment. So those give me the benefits of a serenity card. And the smog is at -9. Wonderful. Just what we need. Let's collect taxes. Use that to get some more lumen oil. Let's forage and loot the surroundings, I would say. Okay. There we go. So we're at 66 lumen oil. It's at -10 at the moment, but that's okay. We could probably sort that out soon. Ish. So study center. +1 turn, and it draws you a card. Okay. Whenever you build a building adjacent to this one, +1 production of materials. Builder's chamber, I think, then. I definitely want to be going for fields as much as possible. Harvest +1 per adjacent building type. I might try and get the build that then. I might try and get it. Collective effort. And that would allow me to build the windmill. Maybe there. Got 3 adjacent buildings. Then I'd love to do Fair Day, but I've got nothing to use Fair Day on at the moment except maybe activating. If all... Oh, here we are. If all lighthouses are repaired, win the game. Oh! Well, maybe I just upgrade that one more time then. So yeah, that's the only lighthouse I see right now. So maybe there's others that need to be done? I don't know. Maybe it'll show me the lighthouses if I upgrade it. But I do need to get on top of this whole lumen oil situation, so more automated fields will probably be good. And if I build them here and just keep building them into each other, they'll add up. Oh, I'm supposed to choose a building, am I? A festival hall. People's Square. I don't know. I never know what to do. It's only adjacent fields, so I need to put fields next to each other. So that they'll be helpful. Harvest all your buildings. Look at this. This is going down badly. Despite me trying really hard to keep this under control. I think part of my problem is I didn't know what I was going for, you know? I'm just going to keep that amount of materials. So we've got -11. That gives +8. No, it doesn't. 2, 4, 6. Oh, yeah, 8. And that gives +4. So we've got enough to keep us going at the moment. The smog's doing -12 now. It's really getting bad. Okay, benefits of serenity. Oh, I see. Foraging. Collective effort. There's nothing that I really want to build other... Maybe a laboratory, actually. Maybe a laboratory. I just needed the lumen oil at that point. It was just not even a... Not even a thing. So whenever you activate an adjacent building, +1... Oh, maybe that would be a good one. +1 to your science. Again, not that I've used the science so much, but if I get science now, I can turn it into aquarium. And that can be used to upgrade the aerostation, so that's going to be useful. Let's go for it. Oh, -14 at this point. Oof. So say I do an experiment here, go up to 5, I activate the laboratory, that gives me 3. Okay, that's really good. Activating the lighthouse gives me extra turns. It does take away the lumen oil though. I'll loot the surroundings. I'll use that to get more lumen oil. So we actually now don't have enough. We're going into a deficit, even if we click on both of those. It would be useful if I could get a barn next time or something like that. A distillery would do. Distilleries are not the greatest though. I'd rather not have to activate them all the time. But if I put it next to those two barns there, that would be useful, right? So let's take tax collection. Let's put the distillery there. Let's loot the surroundings a couple times. Are we really on minus 29 on the smog? What are you kidding me? It's not even funny. Like, what causes that to jump up like that? Alright, well I really, really, really need to... Oh, I'm gonna lose if I'm not careful. I should not have repaired the lighthouse until I was up to level 3 on the aerostation. I need something to help me with my food. I have no idea what a night shift card does. What? I should have took foraging, shouldn't I? We're on 29. Okay. So I feel like I'll take collective effort and benefits of serenity. I don't think I can afford to take the fair day. Then I can... Oh, build a large field. Should give me +2 permanent production, or I can activate all of these. So that activation with one barn would be +4. That one would be 1, 2, 3, so that would be 8. And that one would be 6. So we're still really low. That sucks because I wasn't able to build the field I wanted. I desperately wanted a field for so long. And now can't do it. And if I don't get the looting cards, then that's a struggle too. So I might be losing at this point. I don't know what I did to do that. Whether maybe putting them too close to the edge of the smog doesn't help. I really don't know. I need to take the looting cards, regardless. Now I need to experiment. I need to save those up over time if I can and try and get this so I can get the aquarium. No, I think I've lost. I think that's it. Tank. No. No good for me. Defeat. I wasn't fast enough. Alright, so we'll try again. I have more of an idea what I need to do. So maybe we'll play a better game this time. For a start, I want to put the silos further out if I can. Okay, so let's start with collective effort. And tax collection doesn't do too much at the moment, does it? So, and maybe some loot the surroundings. With that, I will build immediately, actually, a hermitage. While we're still kind of alright for food. So we've instantly got the aquarium we need to upgrade once. Okay. Choose a building. Why are they all rubbish? Actually, an atomium. If I had that earlier and it was just producing me... Now I know why we need science. That might be a useful thing to have. Once we get a laboratory and that can be used for an aquarium, that's useful. I don't know how many lighthouses we're going to end up needing to fix. Or where they are. They don't seem to show up, like, immediately or anything. So, that's one thing. It's kind of like, improve the aerostation. Improve the aerostation. Second time. And I need to do that relatively swiftly. Or the smog will just get crazy. And that's what happened to me last time. The smog just got too crazy. So... Activation +2, harvest +2. Let's do a distillery. I don't really want to build silos right now. Why are they all distillery? Why? Give me a field! Give me a field! I'm actually going to use the aerostation straight away so we get some more cards. And I can... I'm going to go for the fair day. Gonna loot the surroundings twice. Or once even, apparently. Alright, I need to work on food next turn. I'm gonna call it food from now on because that's what I've decided it is. Okay, oh, fields, finally. Finally. Let's get a large field in here. Loot the surroundings. Next to it. So now we're on 0. That's perfect for a couple of turns. Choose a building. Large farm. Gain a harvest card if you have no other large farm buildings. Harvest +2. I'm guessing that each one of these harvest ones, when you then get a foraging card, you can get you can really build that up. I'm going to actually do a faculty and then put that next to something like a distillery. Because I feel like we do need some... And we're going to need like to really increase the amount that we can carry over as well. But for now, we're alright. Alright then, so benefits of serenity. That's a good card to play to start with. So that'll give us a little bit of lumen oil in the bank. Smog still hasn't started attacking, which is fantastic. And I want to try and get some fields in. So 2 would give me a small field. 3 would give me a large field. A large field is production +2, so it's definitely better to have that. Right, so we're on +2. That's brilliant. No more. No. The smog has started to attack at -2. So we are now on 0. I'm going to explore the ruin. I don't really want to have the extra science because I don't think I'll be able to spend it in time. So I think the building would be better. Can't do the fair day yet. Okay, so loot the surroundings and build a small field. No, can't build a small field. Okay. Choose a building. A barn. Gain a harvest card if you have no other large farm buildings. Harvest. No, barn definitely. Barns go so well with distilleries. With distilleries surrounded by barns, then you just are in a great position. End turn. Got a silo. I would like to start getting the storage up and running. So that would be a nice one to go for. A Peaceful Haven would be great to go for as well. However, it would be a bit of a waste unless I immediately upgraded that. I also can't save up for it yet anyway. I need to build more storage. So, tax collection I would say is a good one. And then collective efforts. Probably another good one. While we're still okay for food. Then I will use that to build a farmer's stand. And a silo. Silo will go over here so I can build buildings all around it. And it'll just give me extra lumen oil. Perfect. Done. So we've got a fair day. Which I may take at this point. We've got a distillery. It'd be great if I could surround it by barns. Probably only can do that to a certain extent because there's just not enough room around here anymore. I think a distillery around here would be great. And if we can get a barn, then that'd be even better. So I think then I could take the fair day. Would love the barn, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. But the silo is meaning I can hold a little bit more, so that's good. Okay, choose a building. Large farm. Yeah, I want that barn if I can. Can't do it this turn though. Do I need more? No, I'll be okay if I don't activate that this turn. Okay, so Benefits of Serenity would be a great one now. Unless there's something I particularly want. Loot the surroundings. I build a large farm. Going to do Benefits of Serenity. Then going to do a loot the surroundings. Then I'm going to take some food out of the distillery. Enter. We're at -4. The smog is at -6 at the moment. Okay. This is a hard game. It's not easy. Peaceful Haven. +3. And gain a Benefits of Serenity card. But that is a lot to save up. I don't think I'll be able to do it with the cards I have, so... I guess we +2 harvest. When I get the card to harvest all my buildings, I'll be more. But I'm not sure that that's something I want right now. So I think I'm just going to save up. I'm not going to worry about the buildings. Windmill. That would be a good one. Okay. Enter. Oh, -6. Kidding me. Well, we definitely 100% need something to help with this. We've got another distillery but no barns, typically. Why does that not surprise me? Well, I could just build silos around silos. Build a silo next to the silo. That would help a bit. And a distillery. I don't really want a distillery next to a distillery. I want to be able to build barns and things next to it, but maybe if I put one there. At least I have the option to get +4 food per, +4 lumen oil per turn. I will do. I really want something. So tank, again, it's storage. There's nothing that gives you really good extra stuff. And I'm really struggling for lumen oil, worse than I was last time. Sanctuary is really expensive though. I'm going to go with the tank, I think. Sanctuary is too expensive for now. Right, let's end the turn. I've got a fair day, but I feel like that's a really bad shout. Whenever you play a wonder card, +2. There's nothing that gives me immediate, like, help with this. No fields coming up. No nothing. I'm going to renew the deck. That did not help. Where's all the fields? Ah, large field. Okay. Just get it in. To the side. I'll keep me in the game, just about. For knowledge, wonderful. I'll lose one of those straight away. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't use it for anything. Can't build anything. I've got no materials. Right, so I can instantly be fine with the foraging and the benefits of Serenity cards. Or I can loot the surroundings, do some tax collection, la 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 la. Large farm, tank, large farm, la la la. Rubbish, 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 basically. You're gonna give me a field? Ah, you're gonna give me a field. Wonderful. Oh, you've given me a barn. Ah. Handy. No, that would be better, wouldn't it? Choose a building. Laboratory. Yes, that is definitely needed. That's something I really, really, really need. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Enter. Well, at least we've got a few loot the surroundings this time, which is brilliant. So I've got enough for some small fields. Or... no, if I go for a barn, I lose. If I go for a barn, I lose because... if I go for a barn, I can't get any of these activated. So this would give me 4. I've got 1 already, so I need to actually activate both of them. Sadly, just to stay in the game. This is rough. This is so rough. I still have 1 turn where I can get some stuff going on. The smog attacks. The smog is now at -50. How? How is it so bad already? Like, I don't even know what this... what the... every time your deck is shuffled, it gets stronger. Improving your aerostation resets the smog. No one told me. Well, I guess it told me that now. No one told me that. Okay. Let's see if I can get a fair day or something before. That'll make a total difference. That'll make such a difference. No wonder it was so much easier last time when I improved it quicker and took fair days and things. Choose a building. I don't think it's going to matter. I am loving this though. I'm finding different things out about it every time I lose. I'm gonna try one more time. It might be that I'd never manage it, like, but you get the idea of the game at least. I was hoping I'd do a couple of levels or something, but it's like, it's not an easy game. So I need to basically rush getting these upgraded a lot more and be a bit more careful about how many turns I've taken before. Like, because if use the resets basically. So let's start with a fair day. That gives me a reset once the smog starts attacking. So we don't want to, we want to balance that. So I want to like get materials together and build things first. Why have we got silos again? Ugh. So I'm actually going to take those are terrible as well. Workshops then, at least that's a bit cheaper. It's a cheaper way to get some aquarium. So I'm working out what I'm actually aiming for now, which is a bit better. Okay, so exploration outpost, silo, la 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 la. I thought I chose a building. Distilleries are great. Absolutely put them into my deck. Yes, yes, yes. Enter. Right. So we've got a silo, a hermitage, and an exploration outpost. The smog hasn't attacked yet. Thankfully. So I'm going to do some collective effort. I don't really want a silo, so I'm going to use this to change it. A distillery isn't the best thing. I'd prefer a field, but a distillery is okay. Then loot the surroundings. The exploration might be useful. Go on, let's put that in. We don't usually. It might help us get materials more easily. Okay, the smog is attacking. We've now got a small field that we can get, so I'll do a collective effort and I'll put the small field in. And the smog at the moment it's at -1, so we're okay on it being -1, I think. I'm not happy particularly with those buildings, so we'll just take another one of those. I'll choose a building. Gain an optimization card. Storage. Maybe furnaces then. I'm still not quite there with which cards to get at which times and things like that. I could put in another distillery, but I'd rather not do that if possible. So I'm just going to end the turn there. How bad are we on the... The smog is still at -1. So if I could get a field in, that would be great, but it's hard to get a field at the moment. I really want the fair day. I'll take it even though this is going to cause me issues. I'll take one experiment card and I will take a shuffle. I'll take the silo. I can still kind of build around it. It's not the best. What's the smog looking like now? It's got down to -2 now, so I would like to do a collective effort. See, I'm wanting this to reset not too early. I want to get these 2 spaces filled first. I will put in a small field. Oh, I should have put it up there. I need to put barns around this thing, as many as I can. Oh well, never mind. Probably won't get enough barns to do that anyway, so let's just not worry about it. Oh, I've got another fair day there. I couldn't use it. And then let's loot the surroundings, I guess. Choose a building. Large farm or a tank? Let's do a tank. It's +3 per surrounding building, so it's like a better silo, really, isn't it? That one. And I could build another silo. Also loot the surroundings. I've got a few of those. Then we definitely then want to upgrade. And that should have put the smog down to 0 again. The smog is leaving us alone for now. So this is how to play. This is how to play, people. Got a shipwreck there. Sadly, it only gave me 1 science. And a shipwreck there. I can afford it. 7! Oh, perfect. Thank you, shipwreck. Okay. End turn. Choose a building. Large farm. Anything that will give me extra. Right, if I take that fair day, that might be quite good. Oh, or I could try for a workshop. So exploration and loot the surroundings. And I can put in a workshop. So every time I get 3 of these, I can get 1 extra of those aquariums. That's worth not taking a fair day for, I think. If I build it around the silos. Nice. So, tax collection and collective effort would give me a decent amount of stuff. I could have another distillery. I'd rather have a barn, but, you know, can't get everything. We're at a -1, so if I did a collective effort and put in a small field, that would be a good start. Because that would get us back to 0. Then... tax collection, I think. Just keeps giving me distilleries all the time, doesn't it? Okay, collective effort and experiment. So we're looking to activate this to get 1 of these eventually. A caravan. Gain an investment card. That is quite nice. But would I prefer to have a farm or something? Probably. Now, is there a place I want to be putting this? Maybe up here, actually, so it's near some of the silos. There would be a good place for, like, these automatic fields when they start coming up. So that's gone into my deck, I think. I definitely think a warehouse would be useful. So if they come up, I can get a bit of extra storage for my materials. We're still on smog -2, so that's decent. Definitely using these upgrades to reduce smog is, like, 100% the key to this. Like, making sure you do that at the right time. I don't need another workshop. I don't think I need another distillery, really. I don't think I want a caravan, so I'm going to carry them over to next turn. Which was the perfect thing, because I've now got a large field to put in. Lovely. Thank you. Large field. Okay, so we've also got a tank. On build, +3 per adjacent building. So I could put it in there with 3 around it. That would be quite good, wouldn't it? There's also a fair day to take. Oh, it's a hard choice, that one. Tank versus fair day. I think tank at the moment, because we've still got a lot of space to fill, and the smog still isn't too bad. So I think building the tank would be a good thing. Gives me some extra material storage. And then I will experiment and activate the workshop. Lovely. Right, end turn. So, I've got a tank, furnaces, silo, and a large farm. We already have a large farm, so we're not going to even get the building card. But if we stack those up and then we get a windmill or something later, that might be good. However, I think it'd be better to not build anything at all and just wait. Greenhouse might be useful. Study centre. You get an extra turn and draw a card. I don't feel like that's the greatest thing in the world. Maybe you could tactically play that. I don't know. I just want fields. That's all I want. Okay, so loot the surroundings. Loot the surroundings, loot the surroundings, because that's what we've really got this turn. Wish we had barns, but, you know, can't have everything. Fair day. That means that when I wish, when the smog gets too much, I can upgrade straight away. Okay, so activation -3, -7. If all lighthouses are repaired, you win the game. But how do you know how many lighthouses there are? I don't know how many lighthouses there are. Do we only have one lighthouse right now? I mean, I'm guessing that that would be the case. So just for now, gaining an optimization card. That's a really nice optimization card as well. Yeah, I'm going to put furnaces in. And I'm going to take a foraging card. Just to offset the -2 on the lumen oil. And I'm going to end my turn. So the smog is -6 now. I might want to upgrade soon. So I'll take tax collection, exploration and foraging, maybe? Or collective effort and foraging. I'm just not interested in those cards right now. The atomium, I'm close to being able to make that, so let's actually put that in, because I would love to have an income for science. That would be amazing, but I just don't have that at the moment at all. I really don't want a silo right now. Oh, that's -1. Oh, okay, -1. I didn't realise that. I will take another warehouse. So we can really start to build these wonders if we want to. Only if we want to, though. Smog's still -6. I think I can outrun that at the moment still. Another fair day. Oh, I love that. Okay, I think I can do it for now. Loot the surroundings. End turn. So we didn't actually make any lumen oil that turn. We completely... And the smog's gone to -8 now. There's another fair day. Distilleries and tanks. Oh, gee. Okay. I hate everything. I hate every card I'm being asked to do here. I hate them all. Let's take a faculty, which I could maybe put next to a distillery. That might give me some income of science cards, which might help with the building process. If any of them show up. Alright, so I could do optimization, which would give me 3, or just exploration, which would give me 2. The smog is still on -8. Exploration and loot the surroundings. And I am going to put in another warehouse next to this. Building anything around a silo gives me a couple of lumen oil, so it's just worth getting it in there and that gives me a lot of storage for my materials, which is quite nice. Okay, so I think the smog's coming in this turn, so what I want to do here now is upgrade. So, the decayed lighthouse. I really want to do those close together, I think. I don't think that the smog leaves me alone if I upgrade lighthouses. It just makes everything super expensive. Whenever you play your 5th card each turn. That's a nice one. Yeah, let's get that building. That's a nice building. I like that. And still we're doing distilleries and no fields. A workshop, here we are. No, we've got one of those, so I don't actually need it. Okay, and I don't need the storage on it. So let's take foraging, and we'll choose a building. Yeah, sure, I will transmute. I will transmute away. That's absolutely brilliant, because I'm so struggling for these sorts of buildings. I'm just going to play it safe and take that. Right, so this is useful. The faculty. I'm going to build that next to the distillery. So when I do the distillery, I get some extra science points. Which is so worth it. Then I'll take tax collection. I will take an experiment card. And I will loot the surroundings. I will gain a trade agreement card. That's an exploration center. Yeah, that's quite nice. Can I build that next to a silo? Yes, I can. Enter. Okay, so the smog just got a bit worse. The smog is now... Oh, still at 0. Okay, that's good. So I want to take out some of these ruins. A dispensary. Gain a scientific method card. Yeah, okay. I like to gain the new buildings. I don't know. Sometimes they're useful, sometimes they're not. Harvest my buildings. Choose a building. Create space card. Destroy a target building. That might be useful for destroying small fields to make space for larger fields. Oh, Royal Feast. That would be useful. Regal Gardens. I think we'll go with that because that'll turn this into that. Which is very useful. Right. So. I would say. Let's experiment. And get myself an extra one of those aquarium points. We need 7 to upgrade. And then I need 3 to upgrade the lighthouse. Gain an extraordinary expedition card. Production minus... Oh, it's only -1 production. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. Okay. So we've got tax collection and trade agreement. So those are brilliant cards, actually. That's really nice. Ah. Why don't we do that? Activate that. We get 2 of those. Wonderful. Okay, so it's a different way of using it. Considering I don't have any barns to help me out, so... Every couple of turns I can use that, get those, get one of those. That's every 2 turns I can have an extra one of those. So to get up to the 10 that we need, I think we'll be okay. I don't know whether whether I can do the lighthouse after I do the upgrade to the station. I'm not certain on that one, but I'm trying to get towards 7 so that we can upgrade it. That's an obvious one. I don't really want any of this. We've got anything else? A large field? That sounds amazing. Let's have that. I do not mind that at all. Then loot the surroundings, loot the surroundings. That looks like I've already done that one. Choose a building. Cabinet of Curiosities. Get a discovery card. Draw a card. No, Cabinet of Curiosities. I think that's better than the library slightly for what the way I'm playing anyway. This has gone on for ages, hasn't it? Good grief. I really hope I can win this one. So how's the smog looking now? -3. Not awful. Not great. Could build my Cabinet of Curiosities. I get some kind of discovery card. It's not great, but never mind. Foraging. And tax collection. And exploration. Theatre. Whenever you play your 5th card each turn. My 5th card each turn? You mean I can play 5 cards at a turn at some point? Because I just realised I can only play 3. So I guess you have to have things that give you extra points before you can really use that effectively. But that's fine. Right, so a fair day would be good. An experiment would be good. We're nearly there. We're nearly there upgrading it. Okay, so how's my smog? -6. Choose a building. Nothing that helps. Maybe I should skip some of the buildings if they're ones that I don't want. So I'm not clogging my deck up. so again, we're doing this. It's giving me the extra lumen oil each term as well, which is really cool. Trade agreement. Exploration. Loot the surroundings. Could put a tank in. So I could get 9. And it'll give me some extra stock. Oh, give me 12. Okay. Plus 3 per... Oh, maybe it includes the building and the extra... Yeah, okay. That totally makes sense. So I've got 2 now, so we don't quite have enough, but we will next turn. I'll say to harvest all the buildings. And do the distillery. And do the workshop. The smog's now at -6. I would then say, let's upgrade that. It won't let me upgrade it, so I'm guessing... Activation... Oh, it takes 3 turns to activate it. Okay, I'll do it next turn. I'll just loot the surroundings a bit. End turn. Nope. Okay, so we'll get that done. 1 more point. I'm tempted to put another distillery in. I know I don't have barns at the moment, but I feel like it might still be alright to do. Take that shipwreck. Oh, thank goodness. It was lumen oil in there. I'll take that fair day. So we're on 9 out of the 10 I think we need. I'm guessing then we need to sort the lighthouse out. So, activation, -1 turn. Choose a building. I am actually going to skip that right now. I'm going to end turn. I'm going to fix the lighthouse. I'm going to get some of those. Let's see if I'm allowed yet to upgrade that. I don't think so actually, because of course I need the 3 turns. Can we do it now? We can! We won! Yes! Victory! So I finally worked out how it was working and what to do to win the map. And I imagine it's only just going to get harder from here, right? But that is an hour and a half that I've spent on that one map, trying to work out exactly how to do everything I needed to do. It's a tough little game, but I think I'm starting to work out the ins and outs of it now. So yeah, absolutely, very cool. Dawnmaker. We can now do Rostrobi. By the time we get to Dawnhaven, that's a 5-star map, so that's going to be really difficult by that point. So yeah. Interesting, but yeah, definitely fun, definitely something to like wrap your mind around. So I like this one. I think it's pretty cool. It's the first game I played in ages that's actually been a little bit difficult and has kind of made me actually think. So props to it for that. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more first looks and demos, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.